Hi guys, welcome to the West School guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. There's actually been a lot of changes, and first thing is I no longer have the Focus ST. Might come to a surprise, but I did love that car, but I did get something I think is a little bit better than that. But it is different, so I'm gonna go grab it right now and see what you guys think. I'll be right back. So I bought the 2019 Ford Ranger. Yeah, I made the decision. I couldn't pass it up. The deal was too good to the dealership I work at, so traded in the ST for this. I think it was a pretty good trade. So it was a little bit more money a month on a payment-wise scale. So there it is. So we'll just do a little walk around the truck. We'll start off. This is a 2019 Ford Ranger XLT with the Sport package. This truck, comes with the Sport package here and four-wheel drive. With the Sport package, you get the different rims that are magnetic, and you get the bumpers that are also painted in magnetic, as well as the wheel aligners front and rear. There's just one thing I had to have, being that I could pick it. And with these trucks, they have a lot of different options on it. So just go through, play with the Ford builder building price. So yeah, so that's one option I had to have. The second option now was I had to have tow package. I had to have it. It was just one of those things where if I was gonna get a truck, I was just gonna have to have it. I mean, why have a truck when you can't tow nothing? So that was the second thing that this truck had to have when I was looking at buying one of these. Third thing goes along with this sticker here. Had to be 4x4. In Wisconsin, it doesn't pay to have a two-wheel drive truck. I've driven two-wheel drive trucks. It's not bad at all, but having that four-wheel drive when there is mountains of snow, and let me tell you, we've gotten some snow this year in Wisconsin, and especially the northern part of Wisconsin, you have to have it. So the ST was not having that. So the next thing I wanted it to have, or be what it is, was the color. I had to have this blue from Ford. I had to have this lightning blue. It just, I don't know, it looks so good. Even on camera, like as I'm looking through the screen, it just, like that is money right there. That blue. It's a little dirty right now because I drove it out here, but it was clean before I came out, but it looks good regardless. So but yeah, that was another thing I had to have on this vehicle, was the lightning blue. It just looks so good in any light, and even in pictures, as you guys seeing it right now in imagery. It just, it's dark on this side, looks really good though. And then you get over to the light and just brightens right up. I mean, look at that. So that was definitely one of the requirements I had to have. It had to be blue. Yeah, it was just, had to have it. I did look at a black one, but I know black is just a pain in the butt to keep clean, and scratches and everything like that. So not gonna do that. No black. So that was one of the other things I wanted to, was the blue. One of the other requirements I had to have, and my Focus didn't have it because it was an ST1, was the Sync 3 big screen from Ford. I had to have it. It just works so well, and you can link your phone up to it. You know, you have Android Auto, you know, Google Maps right off that. So that was one thing I had to have was this package for the radio, and it just works so well, you know. So that was another thing I just had to have. It was one of those things, like, if I want to get the truck I want, it has to have that radio. So that was another requirement for this truck to have, was the Sync 3 radio with, you know, the big backup camera and everything like that. And with this system, it just works so well. Like you know, you have your Google Maps pop right up there, and throw the backup camera on. Backup camera with the lines, which the Focus did have it, but it was like a little screen up here, just wasn't like this. So yeah, that sold me right there. Being able to link to your phone like that with the Google Maps and the big backup camera. And it does have park assist too. I mean, front and rear, you know, front collision. Yeah, it has front collision assist and then park assist rear. So, which is, I mean, I don't really need that stuff. The camera is like, when you're hooking up to a trailer, that camera is like huge if you're by yourself. So that's one thing I recommend for anybody that tows a lot, which I don't, is to get that big camera so you can hook up trailers by yourself. That's like huge. So yeah, that's part of that radio that I had to have, or infotainment system as most people will call it. So second thing I had to have with this truck, and it wasn't a big deal because I knew there's another way to do this, and I'm going to show you that, but I had to have the remote start. Had to have it. Could not have it without it. But you know, me finding out that there was another way to do it, I mean, don't really need it, but I'll show you another way to use remote start on this truck here in a little bit. We'll shut it off right now, but so this vehicle is equipped with Ford Pass. So there's my little truck there, and this is the other way you can remote start this truck. Just push your finger on the start button and it does its little circle deal there. If you can see that or not. And then all of a sudden it starts right up. So that's another way to remote start it. If I would have knew that, I wouldn't have probably got the remote start, because I would have just used my phone all the time. But you know, it's nice to have it on the key too. I would say I use a 50-50 key versus phone. It's about a 50-50. So, but with the phone, you know that thing starts. You know, it will tell you engine started running, and it gives you a 15-minute counter, which you can add another 15 minutes to it as well too. So that's kind of nice. And it's free. It's free through Ford if you buy one of these new trucks, so can't complain about that. So that was one thing I had to have, and an extra bonus with that Ford Pass too. So yeah, and I'm just going to add this about the Ford Pass too. With it, you can also lock and unlock your vehicle. So say you run into a store and you're like, oh, did I forget to lock my truck? And you just look at your phone and then just hit that lock button. It'll cycle a little bit, thinking, buffering, and then lock up for you. So that's kind of nice. I mean, because sometimes people forget they lock their vehicle. I mean, it's just nice to know that you can, boom, check your phone. And I know that's not new technology. Ford's had it out for a while. I'm sure other brands have too. But to me, that's just like good to go, man. So I don't know if I said this either, but the other requirement, it had to be a crew cab. These trucks only come in two variations: crew cab and extended cab. Crew cab gets a 5-foot box. Extended cab gets a 6-foot box. Which, like I said, I don't really tow or haul anything. I mean, I might tow something, you know, haul something a little bit, and then maybe tow, you know, a small trailer. Crew cab I had to have. Put the kids in the back. put people in the back. With the extended cab, you can only fit 2 people back there. Maybe because it's very tight. With the crew cab, you know, I could put my seat in the position I like and sitting behind myself. So that I was trying it out on the showroom floor. I was like, man, I wonder if I put my seat where I like it, maybe if I, you know, sit behind myself, I could fit. Sure enough, I mean, like, I'll just show you real quick. Like, so this is behind myself, and put my feet down, and you know, it's a little tight, but you know, you comfortably sit, and you know, I could sit behind myself, no problem. I mean, you sit, you know, whoever sits behind my girlfriend, they have a little bit extra leg room, you know, and I can move my seat up too. I just kind of have that little gangster lean going on, I guess. But you know, that was one of the things. I can sit behind myself. That's enough room for anybody else. And I think I could take a long trip behind, you know, on the back seat of this truck, which I probably never will, but if I needed to, I could. So I mean, that's pretty much my requirements. You know, had to have a sport package, had to be blue, and this isn't in order. Had to be 4-wheel drive, it had to be crew cab, had to have the Sync 3, had to have remote start, plus bonus with the Ford My Pass. So you know, it's a really good truck. I've got about a little over 1,600 miles on it. The gas mileage isn't the greatest. It's been pretty cold the last month, I would say. You know, up and down, -20 to, you know, all 20 to 25 degrees variance, you know. So other than that, you know, the mileage hasn't been that great. I do a lot of remote starting. So right now I think I'm getting average 17.1. Yeah, 17.1. So I'm really curious to see what it's going to be in the summertime. But I do run 91 no ethanol Shell or Holiday fuel. I will not get Quick Trip. Everybody says Quick Trip gas is okay. You know, some people agree with me, but nah, no Quick Trip gas. That stuff's garbage. So I want to end the video there. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Definitely like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. I'm definitely going to start up some more videos. I just, being winter, and we've been pretty busy in the body shop too, so just haven't been able to do it. By the time you get off work at like 5 o'clock, it's already pitch dark. There's really no lighting to do a video. Today we have all the lighting, and it is nice out. Like, I can be in a sweatshirt and not freeze, unlike 2 days ago where it was -18. So go from -18 to, gosh, it's got to be over 40, maybe 45. And it's just gorgeous out. You know, I could be in a t-shirt and I'd be fine. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions about these Rangers, I can pretty much find anything for you. Definitely, you know, if there's anything parts related, I can find that for you too, factory Ford or aftermarket too. But yeah, this is pretty much what I got in place of the Focus ST. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, eh? See ya.